I hope I always get this excited when I go out to my garden. Welcome back to Bucket List Homestead, and today is the 4th day of Every Bit Counts challenge. I walked around all day yesterday thinking it was the 4th. I even said it was the 4th on my last video, even though it was only the 2nd and 3rd day of the challenge. But if you're watching it today, it is the 4th, so I'm obviously very tired, still recuperating from our little trip away. But anyway, yes, today is day 4, and we had storms yesterday and last night like we have not seen here in a very, very long time. Lightning, thunder. We were very fortunate. We didn't get the hail. Close to us got the hail. And quite frankly, where we had been, we had gone to Costco yesterday, and an hour after we got home, that area we were just in got hit with insane amount of rain in too quick a time, and streets were flooded. People had to abandon their cars right where we were at, near the Costco. So thank God we left when we did and got home, because we had no idea that was coming. It was a beautiful day while we were there. It had stormed in the morning, but by afternoon it had cleared up, but it came through again. And it came through with a vengeance. It was like, as a friend put it, it was like fury. It was quite the storm, and the garden loved it. And the garden, I just was out there. Everything's okay. But the bugs, the mosquitoes have come back with a vengeance. I tried to sit out on the deck because I was going to preserve my garlic outside today and show you that. Nope. I got, just thinking about it, my legs were itchy. It was bad, very bad. They were even on the dog. So, and I'm not going to do apples today, pick those apples. Oh, they got to get picked soon because it was so bad. Maybe later it'll get better. Sorry, that's my wash machine letting me know that load's ready. But I do have a few things I can show you today. One I'm very excited about because I have tried to grow this several times, and that was a bug. See what I mean? I've tried to grow it several times, and this year I was successful. So I'm pretty excited. But first, I'm just going to put in some jars some herbs I had harvested last month that have been drying, and they are ready. So this is spearmint, and this is spearmint that's been drying off my hook. So I am just going to shove it into these jars. Yeah, shove it. That's the best way I can describe it. I guess I could say I'm going to put it in, but no, I'm going to really cram her in there. And get that put away. I have some sage that's ready to go in jars, some rosemary that's ready to go into jars. I also had an exciting find when I went out. My 3rd mullein plant that was starting to grow a month ago, it bloomed today. So I was able to pick quite a few flowers from that. They're just sitting here drying because I washed them. Yeah, that was pretty exciting. So I was able to get them, and it looks like the very first one has got blooms on it again. I'm new to mullein, so I did not realize it blooms pretty much until frost. So I'm hoping to harvest much more off of that going forward. So I was able to get that. I also got another small handful of chamomile. I will pick chamomile probably twice a day, every day, until the frost takes the plant. So, because I just cannot have enough for what. Not only do I use it in teas, but I have a lot of things I'm going to be using it for coming up this fall. Stay tuned for that. I'm pretty excited. So, okay. Maybe I should put it down here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just in stems and all, I'm putting these in here. And then we just got a few loose pieces that I'm just going to put in there. And I save these plates. I use the same ones all summer. Okay, so there is spearmint, and that one's already labeled spearmint. And hopefully, Aiden's getting ready to go for a run, so hopefully there's no dancing teenage boy on my videos today. Oh, that boy. He thinks he's so funny. And I don't know he's doing it, because I am totally oblivious while I'm recording. I knew he was behind me, but I just thought he was letting the dogs out. It wasn't until I went to edit it that I realized he was dancing. So this is sage, and this is very dry. This is one of the first things I harvested quite a while, oh gosh, over a good month ago. So we're just gonna pick the leaves off that. And I leave it whole like this until I'm ready to use it more often. And that's a mint, don't want that. And then I will grind it up in my spice grinder to make it a finer powder. That smells good. It smells like fall. Sage does. To me, anyway. And for the first time in well over a month, maybe 2 months, neither one of my dehydrators are running right now. Okay. Oh, you can go in and that's mint. Okay, so there's sage, and I have my pen right here, my marker rather. This one I will know, it smells like it, but I'm still marking it. Sage. Okay, and the last one is rosemary. I don't cook with a lot of rosemary, but I use it in a hair serum, I guess, tonic, whatever you want to call it, that I make for myself. And I'm hoping to use it in some soaps going forward. So I'm just going to cut the, it's easier than trying to slide that over. There we go. This also smells like fall to me, like Thanksgiving. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I've got several of these. None of them have worked. Let's see. You fit through that one. Nope. Some of it came off. Oh, those ones came, but it left a lot. Oh, too big. Oh, that worked. Not too bad. Okay, I'm just going to finish this, and then I'll show you the last thing we're going to preserve today. Okay, herbs are all done. Now for my surprise, or at least for me. I've been trying to grow this, like I said, for several years, not have much success. I had very little success last year. I did manage to harvest a little bit off of one plant. But this year, my celery finally did something, and there's more out there to harvest. I just forgot to bring a basket, so this is all I could fit in my arms. I am so excited. I have tried so hard to grow celery. Now, I'm the only one who eats it fresh in this house. The family doesn't know it, but they eat it. They just don't realize it's in a lot of things that they eat. I definitely use it to help flavor my broths. So I am gonna save some of this fresh for me to eat. Actually, maybe today as part of my lunch. But the rest, I'm going to dehydrate. I'm going to try to dehydrate. I usually freeze it, but I'd rather have it dehydrated, I think, for my broths and things going forward. So it's all washed up, and we're just going to get it ready for the trays. I've just set aside a few of the, I mean, they're not huge, but that's okay. I like them thinner for eating, so I'm going to save these for me. So I'm just going to set these aside for now. And we're going to get the rest ready. Now I use the leaves in my broth, so we're going to be dehydrating them. I'm just going to cut things up into smaller pieces. That's not a good piece. Put them in the bowl here, and then we'll just put them on the trays. That's going to the chickens. trays of that celery, and I realized I should have kept probably the leaves and the actual celery on separate trays, but I'm committed to it now, so it's in there. We'll see how it goes, but because I'm sure the leaves are going to dehydrate much faster than the actual celery, so we might be picking out dried celery leaves. Before I go, I thought I would show you my favorite way, one of my favorite ways to eat celery. And I've never had celery like fresh picked, like ate within minutes of picking. So let's see how good it is. So that was the fresh. So I could dehydrate this too, but I'm going to give it to the chickens. It's a good trade-off. I give them some treats. They turn it into eggs. So this is my favorite way. I love this Laughing Cow cheese. I spread it on, and that is good. Wow. That is nothing like the celery you get in a grocery store, friends. Wow. Who knew celery had so much flavor? See you tomorrow for day 5. Right? Yes, 5.